Right now on Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live, we welcome one of the nation's top chefs, and he happens to be from right here in Louisville. His name is Anthony Lamas from Ceviche, and we welcome him to Kitchen Theater so he can share some of his secrets to some of his favorite dishes, like the Kentucky Bison Empanadas, plus coconut salmon with pineapple ginger salsa and macadamia nut rice. All of that, plus Chief Entertaining Officer Tim Laird will share the secrets to his new pomegranate margarita. It's Latino cuisine with a Kentucky twist. And you're going to learn the secrets right now on Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live.
From Kitchen Theater at Sullivan University, this is Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live with your host, Kentucky's own Kevin Harned, and the Chief Entertaining Officer, Tim Laird. Here now, ready to reveal the secrets, Kevin Harned.
Hello and welcome to Kitchen Theater and Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live here at Sullivan University. I'm Kevin Harned. You're in for a big treat today. Anthony Lamas from Ceviche, a pioneer of Nuevo Latino cuisine, is in the house and he's sharing his secrets. What do you say we get started? Here's our host, Tim Laird.
All right. I'll tell you, what a great audience we have for today. And they should be excited because I am also excited because I've got a great chef that's coming up. I'll tell you, added an incredible restaurant to our city, Ceviche, Chef Anthony Lamas. So, Chef, come on board.
Right. Thank you. Great.
Welcome to Kitchen Theater.
Good to be here.
Oh, it's great. And I'll tell you, I'm cheering Chef with a little Bonterra Sauvignon Blanc because I know you really believe in sustainability and all that, and that's what Bonterra believes in as well. I thought it would be appropriate in a Sauvignon Blanc, kind of that fresh citrus taste that you do a lot of great fresh citrus dishes.
Exactly.
So cheers. Chef, good to have you. How long have you been with Ceviche here?
We just actually, in about a week, we'll be 5 years old.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, so just signed a new lease, so I've committed for another 5 years.
Excellent.
So,
Yay,
yeah.
that's good news.
Yeah. So it's been exciting, though. A lot's going on this year. I really see, Louisville is just such a great support.
You've got some fun things you want to talk about
We
today,
do.
so let me clear the decks and have you talk about the first dish.
Good,
Chef,
good.
what do you have going?
But first, we're going to start off with an empanada, which is very popular in Latin America. Several different countries do different styles of empanadas. In this case, we're going to take Kentucky bison.
Oh, great.
So I'm going to do Kentucky bison.
And bison, very healthy for you, too.
Very healthy. You know, there's a dish called, picadillo in Cuba and Puerto Rico, where my father's from. And that is ground beef, of course, some fatty ground beef and some olives and peppers and onions. But I really, the leanness of the bison, supporting a Kentucky product, this Kentucky product is amazing.
Isn't it great?
They not only do they do the ground, they do, ribeyes and several different cuts. So we're going to start off with a mix first for my empanadas. We're going to do a little onion in here, a little bell pepper. Okay, these are just some of the ingredients I start off with. Throw a little bit of garlic.
Gotta have that.
Yes, gotta have that. I'm just going to put a little bit of the bison in there and we'll get that cooking.
And you can see that really is a lean bison. I mean,
Very
that is
lean,
awesome.
beautiful color. I mean, look at that. Just and like you said, a healthy red meat.
I love that.
A little green olive that adds a little saltiness to it, and sometimes they do it with raisins and different picadillos. So really, we're just going to cook that. And the thing with empanadas is you can really make your fillings ahead of time. We do 3 different empanadas on the menu. We do a spicy chicken one. We do a wild mushroom and Capriel goat cheese one. And then, of course, our Kentucky bison empanada. But like I said, we do dessert ones. You can do lobster, seafood ones. Really, it's just really what you want. Basically, a simple kind of pot pie dough. And we'll explain that here in a little bit.
I love that.
So right now, it's just kind of flavoring everything.
That's the other thing with lean meat like that. You want other things to add some flavor into it, too.
Yes, exactly. And there's just enough. Did you notice I didn't put any oil in there?
No.
Just straight up. And usually with ground beef, you're going to get a lot of oil coming out of it. And so you don't want to put oil a lot. But with this, some people do. I don't. I just leave it straight. I mean, look, there's no oil.
No oil.
See that?
And look
Coming out.
and not sticking either. That's the other neat thing about that.
So, and then secret ingredient.
All right. Reveal the secrets on Secrets of Louisville Chefs.
Adobo. What is adobo?
What is adobo?
Adobo is basically marinade in Spanish. This case, I made a dry adobo. It's just going to season. So it's a little bit of ají amarillo, which is a chili from Peru, a little cumino,
Okay.
a little coriander, and a little bit of kosher salt.
Wow. So we can make that at home now.
Very simple.
Now that you
It's just a dry rub. Yeah, exactly.
Great stuff.
You know, so that's just going to flavor it. You can really smell that. You
Oh,
get that.
I'm telling you now.
probably-
I'll bet. Can you guys smell that already? Oh.
You get that cumin and
Talk
everything.
about getting hungry.
So we're done here. We got our meat, just nice and medium. You don't need to overcook it. Okay. Then, very simply, I'm gonna grab a couple empanada doughs. Best thing to do is when you make these, just layer them with some plastic wrap or little pastry sheets.
Now, how'd you make the empanada dough? Is it
Okay.
just basic?
Flour, shortening, water, very simple.
Okay.
Very like I said, a basic pie dough or a pot pie dough. Sour cream dough will work. Okay. And then what we'll do is we have our empanadas here, and you can do what we do in the restaurants. We do different folds, so we know which empanada is which.
You gonna show us a couple of secret folds?
I will. I'll do 2 different folds.
Yay.
So we just simply put the. Usually you want to let this cool a little bit, but we'll be okay.
Looks good. Oh, that smells so good, Chef.
Okay. And then basically
All right,
what
here
I
we go
do
with
is
the fold.
I just kind of grab it first and just kind of pinch it together. Once you've done that, you can go on to your next one. And what I've found is lay out all your empanada doughs,
Okay.
put all your fillings before you start rolling, and get everything out of the way, and you can start doing all this.
Big
Once-
assembly line. That's
big
perfect.
assembly line. And then once you've done this, you can, from here, you can go on being creative on what you want.
Wow.
See how I'm just kind of doing a pinch? Like that,
Hey,
okay?
when you're in a pinch, right there.
There you
Boom.
go. Another one I might just do simply fold like that. So, you know, now you got 2 different shapes.
And really, you can do your own style, right?
Own style, you can actually even fold them, each one go around. I mean, it's really, so once we've done that, we're gonna go here, we'll see, sofrito. Sofrito is a sauce in Puerto Rico,
Okay.
okay? We do tomatoes, peppers, onions, garlic, and instead of just leaving it chopped, we puree it. And then you can freeze this, and this is what we have.
Wow.
So sofrito. So it's kind of a base for a soup. If you want to start a soup or sauce, throw this in. You got all your onion and everything pureed in there. You can put it in the freezer in little ice cubes. You got instant ice cube mirepoix.
Keep it there. For
Sofrito.
When you're
But I
ready to
use it as a sauce too. So I'm gonna simply just kind of put some sofrito on there.
Nice base with a lot of
Okay.
flavor.
A nice base with a lot of flavor. And we're gonna use this as the sauce. Magic of right out of the oven.
Here they are. These are, now you bake the empanadas,
Bake
right?
the
Those
empanadas.
go in, they get baked.
Exactly.
And they come out, boom, just like that.
Like
wow,
that.
I'm telling you. Woo!
We'll throw a little sprouts here.
But here's the other thing. We're not done yet. You know, there's some more flavors going on here.
Just all the local farmers, you know, from Grateful Greens to just local artisanal farmers all over. Just a little bit of some just little radish sprouts give an extra little bite to it.
Wow, does that look great. Chef, that
on.
is phenomenal.
Kentucky buys an empanadas with sofrito.
Oh, excellent.
Stay tuned for more secrets coming up next. It's coconut salmon with macadamia nut rice. You don't want to miss the secrets to that. It's when Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live continues from Sullivan University right after this. Welcome back to Kitchen Theater here at Sullivan University, and welcome back to Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live. I'm Kevin Harnett. I don't know about you, but I'm getting hungry. What do you say we get back to the cooking with our host Tim Laird and our special guest Anthony Lamas, our ceviche.
Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate that. Welcome back. And I'm here with Chef Anthony Lamas of ceviche. And I am excited about this next dish because we're going to learn a little bit more about the foods you serve and with the environment and everything else. And I recognize this looks like salmon, but I'm not sure what this other fish is, Chef. Can you tell us about what you have here?
Yeah, they're both salmon, and that's the thing that I think people are confused by. Is first of all, we only believe, as I mentioned, sustainable products. Really care about how things are fished. We don't believe in trawling or nets. When you do that, you're affecting other animals to catch one called bycatch, where there's a sea turtle, sharks. So we're going with only line and hook caught fish.
Great.
Costs us a little bit more money, but what you get is beautiful. I mean, this is the stuff the bears are eating right now as we speak in Alaska.
They're happy bears, let me tell you.
Yes, they are. They are. So this, I have wild Alaskan salmon. So you think, you know, salmon's always orange? Not necessarily. Yes, the real beautiful wild ones are. And you get this real pretty, almost dark tuna kind of
I was
oily.
Say, that's or salmon color.
Salmon color, yeah. Okay, and then here's another salmon, but this is just it's called an ivory salmon, another wild salmon. Part of what, you know, with farm raising, we're using other resources to feed them. They're not in their natural habitat, and they're putting dye in there to make this.
That's why those. I mean, it's almost neon.
To make it pink, because salmon's like not always, but people just know that when they see the red ones, they say, "Oh, it should always be red." Okay, this is just as beautiful, and this is better. Both these are. This one happens to be, but it's just the way it's caught, the way it's in its own natural environment. Salmon needs to be able to go all over the place. So, anyways. We're big into that. All our fish, Pacific halibut. You're not going to see swordfish on my menu. Okay, what I'm doing here is I made a little dust with some lemon zest, with some lemongrass, coconut, and some red chili flakes, and it's called my little dust, coconut dust. So I got a pan here, and what you want when you're searing a piece of fish, you're not really looking to cook it in there because we're going to go in the oven. We just want to get a nice sear on it. That's going to lock in the juices. Same with me. You don't want to start off with a cool pan. So
and I think that's a secret. A lot of people at home will overcook their fish, which really you don't want to overcook it. I mean,
no, and especially salmon. We serve it medium rare to medium. So but really, I'm searing it right now.
And already I can smell that your dust on there is starting to.
It's the flavoring agent. We've got some sea salt in there, some Malden salt.
Beautiful.
So we're getting our sear here. And you just really want to leave it alone, but I'm going to peek. See how I'm getting already some nice color?
Wow.
That's by just having your pan hot already. Because you're not really looking to cook it in here. You just want to lock it in, and then we're going to go right in the oven and bake it. So it's really baked. Of course, grilled salmon is wonderful. In this case, we're going to do. So you got that nice sear. Look at that.
Beautiful. What a beautiful
Two pieces
texture,
of salmon.
too. I mean, it just.
And this is sushi grade. I mean, you can just eat this like this, just like the bears do in Alaska. You can eat it just like that. So we'll go right in the oven.
All righty.
Okay.
What do you have the oven set to, Chef?
350. And we're going to go, you know, anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes, depending how you want it.
No more. Boom.
Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make our salsa.
All right.
That's going to go on top of it. Very refreshing. I have some diced pineapple and a little bit of pico de gallo. Pico de gallo, your raw salsa, tomato, red onion, jalapeno.
I like
very
the
simple.
combination because you're going to get a little sweet in there and
Sweet.
then the savoriness of
Yep.
pico de
We
gallo.
love lime in Latin America.
And fresh lime, too.
Fresh lime.
None of that other
I'm
stuff.
very picky. Yes, any of my sous chefs, there's a couple of them are out in the audience. They'll tell you about my limes and my bartenders. I'm very picky about my lime. But when you cut limes too soon, they'll start to turn, you see them turn brown a little bit, that makes them bitter. Next time you see that, get a fresh lime, get one that has a little bit brown, taste it, you're gonna get this bitter flavor. And it'll ruin a drink, mojitos, whatever.
Oh, exactly.
You know, pisco
Especially
sours,
cocktails.
You know,
I'm glad
exactly.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
You would know that. Because it'll
fresh
just
juice.
ruin your drink or your dish. Some fresh ginger, we love ginger.
Oh,
this
is
some
flavorful.
jalapeno.
Got to have the jalapeno in there just to get
Cilantro,
that.
not everyone loves cilantro, but if you don't, then you just ask for it with no cilantro. We actually make our pico de gallo without cilantro because the citrus will turn it, so it's done daily or to order. So anything can be done with cilantro. I like cilantro.
I think
I love
cilantro.
cilantro.
I think a lot of people at home, what they do is they use too much cilantro.
I think too much.
And that's really where it's getting a bad rap because I
You're
think
right.
just a little bit gives it a really good spice, and you don't have to.
And you got jalapeno in there, you got lime, you got ginger, so it's going to balance it out. I've actually have a lady that comes in the restaurant. I hate cilantro, and I always sneak it into her, and she, I love this dish. And I told her last time, I said, that had cilantro in it. And she goes, really? I go, yeah, but just a little bit. Says, you don't hate cilantro, just don't use too much. And people don't like it raw.
Yeah.
Me, I like to invent cilantro bubble gum. I don't know if it'll sell, but I
cilantro ice cream.
there you
bubble
go.
gum,
Yeah,
we
no,
can do all kinds
we
of things.
do some sorbets. There I just added some more magic. Okay.
Oh, what was that magic?
A little rice wine vinegar, a little sesame, a little bit of soy sauce, and a little bit of red chili.
Tell you, there's a lot of Latin love going on in there. Look
And this
at
is
that.
a Caribbean.
Oh.
You know, the thing about Latin America and what I love about my cuisine is that we're influenced by Puerto Rico, which is the Latin Caribbean. And so you're going to get these flavors, Jamaica and all the islands, pineapple, ginger, habaneros. But look at this, it's so refreshing. When you taste this, you'll be able to taste it in a little bit. This is wonderful, especially on summertime.
All right.
We'll take our salmon, wild salmon.
Perfect.
All right. We are perfect. Still kind of medium rare in there,
I can see
juicy.
pink on that side.
Yeah, exactly. So simply, actually, you know what? I'm just going to go right onto the plate. Let this
Beautiful.
Really, the star is the fish itself. That's what I believe in. You start off with the right product, and then you can't go wrong. Flavoring is just your own inner creativity.
2 stars, Anthony and our salmon.
Exactly.
Here. Boom.
There we go. Wild salmon.
Wild salmon.
Okay, and this is just what I love. Actually, I want some of the juice, so I'm using the wrong spoon. So we just put simply a little bit right over the top.
Look at that. I mean, I can just imagine the flavors that's going on.
Think about
without
that,
even
because the
taking a
fresh
bite.
fish and all that, of course we like our jalapeno, so we'll just throw a little bit on there.
Now that
And
was, that was jalapeno, right? Just a little blended
Just
up?
a pureed jalapeno, and I love cilantro. Not all people, you don't have to. These another local micro cilantro.
Okay, wow.
So try that.
Yeah, I'm going to. Thank you,
Isn't
Chef.
that pretty? Just little.
Oh, yeah. And it's a delicate cilantro taste.
Delicate.
You know, it's not like it's
so
not that
maybe if you
boom.
don't like cilantro, you might like this little micro.
That is delicious.
And those
Actually,
are
it's a
just
breath freshener, too. I think it works.
Bubble gum.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
This bubble gum idea,
maybe.
we shouldn't have revealed it. You know, somebody else is out there going to be making this now.
And then I just garnish with some yucca crisp. Yucca is a root known as cassava, big brown root. We simply just slice it like a do potato chip, quick fry.
Wow.
Jim. So we just throw a little bit of garnish on
Does
here.
this look great?
And
Oh, and how about, it's all about the presentation, too. I love that. Wow, Chef.
wild salmon. Yeah,
Gosh, that's awesome.
good.
Stay with us. Coming up next, Tim Laird puts a twist on the margarita with some pomegranate juice. He likes to call it the Pomerita. Well, he has the secrets to it when we come back on Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live.
Welcome back. What an exciting day with Chef Anthony Lamas of Ceviche. And now, one of the things we do in Kitchen Theater is also offer to charitable groups auction items. And with me today is Brian from, actually bought it with Dr. Foster for supporting juvenile diabetes. And we're happy to have you. Welcome to Kitchen Theater, Brian.
Thank you. It's a great time.
Great, wonderful
Great time.
thing. And thank you guys for supporting and everything you guys do
You're
with
welcome.
the Diabetes Foundation and everybody. So with that, you're going to be the lucky taster today of, I think you picked the wild salmon.
Yeah, they get to do little, be like a bear, huh?
That's right. Just like the wild bears are doing right now. What do you think, Brian?
Wow, that is really
Good stuff?
the cilantro and the pineapple's there, and that's really, really good.
A lot of good flavors. Oh, great. Well, thank you very much, and we appreciate you coming up, and thank you for
Thank
everything
you.
are doing
Thank
and
you.
all the benefits, and that'll do it. Thank you, Brian.
Great.
Take care. All right. Well, we like to say it's cocktail time. So welcome to the cocktail corner here. And I thought, well, let's see. I'm trying to think of some fun things, fresh ingredients the chef used. And, of course, lime is going to be one of these things. I call this the Pomerita, okay? The Pomerita. It's not just your ordinary margarita, but basically I'm going to take a shaker with ice and always look for a good tequila. And you can tell what it says, 100% blue agave on it. And this is one of my favorites, El Jimador. And it's the #1 tequila in Mexico. So it's authentic, so I wanted to go with an authentic product. So I'm going to use about 1.5 ounces of my El Jimador, or thereabouts. And we want to make 2. To that I have 2 ounces of fresh lemonade, you know, freshly squeezed, a little simple syrup, and then 1 ounce of pomegranate juice. You could also use cranberry juice. Either way, it's just a wonderful flavor. And of course, as we learned from Chef Lama, fresh lime juice. Nothing else but fresh limes, and give it a good squeeze, because one thing about what the fresh lime juice is doing is waking up all those flavors, mixing well with the tequila and everything else. So I'm going to give this a good shake. Another secret to good bartending, you want to give it at least a good shake, and that means about 10 seconds, okay? Also gives you a good workout. You might want to switch arms once in a while just to make sure we can switch over here. It's my shaking arm. But anyway, give that a good shake, and then pour it into a well-chilled glass of ice. And there it is. You can tell when it's well-chilled like that and shaken. Boom, there it is. Even put a little bit of that lime. Actually, I can put a whole lime. Boom, right in there. That looks good. Well, we'll see. Oh, refreshing, delicious. I didn't overpower the tequila. Everything's having fun in there, so that was wonderful. Good stuff. All right, that'll do it for this episode of Secrets of Louisville Chefs. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. And thanks to all our wonderful sponsors, Sullivan University, the Kentucky Beef Council, and all the rest. Thank you so much.
We've enjoyed the show. We hope you have too. If you're looking for the secrets from today's menu or any of the others that you've seen on our show, you can find them on our website along with a complete restaurant guide. It's at newlocaltv.com. Our time is up. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate our studio audience for being here. For Tim Laird and the whole staff at B&B Productions, I'm Kevin Harned. We'll see you next time on Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live.
Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live is recorded in front of a live studio audience.